What's up, y'all? This is the Aristotles by Curivari. I don't know if it's gonna focus for you, but either way, um, I have not smoked this cigar, so I'm gonna smoke it today. I'll let you know how it goes. I'm very interested in the smoke profile of this cigar. I know it's gonna be good because Curivari range from Placencia, so I only have the best and utmost respect for everything that comes out of Placencia factory. So we'll get back to it in a little bit. I'm gonna toast it up and let you know how it goes. If anything goes wrong with this burn line, it's because of me, because my ST DuPont single flame torch for some reason won't take any gas that I put in it. So now I'm using a triple flame that I could find today. So if the burn is off or wonky, I'm not knocking Curivari for it, because like I said, I have a bad lighter. Well, it's not necessarily bad. It's a lighter that has too many flames that I'm not used to using. So kind of torched the front end of my cigar, but it's all good. I'll come back to you. So I'm not even at the first third yet, but I just have to say that Retro Hill is amazing on this cigar. The mouth feel of it is very beautiful and creamy and just hitting all the taste buds right at once. I honestly bought this cigar at $7.50 at Tinderbox, my local B&M, and I can tell you this: for this particular cigar, and the way that it's smoking off the first quarter, the first third, it's not even all the way there, but the way that it's smoking, I'm willing to pay double of this $7.50 price point on this particular cigar right now, and I wholeheartedly believe that. So I'm gonna continue to smoke. I'll come back after the first third. So I'm working my way down into the second third of the cigar, and the ash is still holding pretty well. Burning a little wonky, but I told you I can't fault myself on the wonkiness, because it's my fault that the cigar is burning probably wrong at this point in time. However, what I've noticed is it has been a decrease in the nose. The nose feels of this Retro Hill is very balanced out. Still getting those same notes, that sweetness that's coming off. That was the same sweetness that was coming from the first third of the cigar. It's very pleasant. Nicaraguan Puro, as always, marketed with Curivari. Seems like it's always like a Nicaraguan Puro for some reason, but it's amazing smoke. I would definitely smoke this cigar again. I'm actually looking at boxes at this point. I really do like the way that this cigar tastes. Very medium bodied, and that's what I'm getting from it, more medium than anything. Retro, I'm looking at a medium plus in the Retro Hill, so it's pleasant. I'll come back after the second third. Yeah, I'm close to the first 2/3 being gone. The ash is still holding. You can see how the ash is holding. I'm pretty sure it'll probably drop off in a little bit, but we'll see. I'm not gonna let it break. I'm just gonna let it do its own thing and let it ride out. I haven't even been attempting to keep it this long, but it's been fine. So I'm going with it. I do notice the complexity and the strength of the Retro Hill have backed off a lot. This now has really dropped into that low medium point, and honestly, I wish it would have kept the same intensity and the same profile from the first third all the way through, and this cigar would have made a crazy amount of noise, in my opinion. But it's not a bad cigar. I just appreciated that first third of this cigar a lot. I'm going to continue to smoke it and see what happens, and see if it develops back into that, or if it gives me something else. But right now it has dialed back a lot, and now it's not as complex and as intense as it was, and I actually enjoyed the initial presence of that first third. So we'll come back after the last third, and I'll let you guys know how I feel about the cigar on the overall last third. And I will say, I wish it would have stayed the same way as it was in the first third. It's pretty much stayed consistent from the second third all the way through. Still a great stick. It's just not giving me what I loved about the first third of this cigar. Still an amazing stick. I might have to recant my statement, because I will not spend $15 for it. But the $7.50 price point is great, and I'm more than willing to spend an additional couple dollars on it if that was the case. Still a great cigar. Still a box purchase to me in my mind. and I think you should try it. If you haven't had the Aristotles by Curivari, make sure you try it. If not, um, you're doing yourself a disservice if you do like variety. So make sure you try it. I'll be back with y'all again.